Right, where is my magic button? There's the button to press with the marker. So, where is my list? Here is, oh my god, the list. The list of things we have to do in blueprints. It hasn't quite grown. It's just sort of changed in shape somewhat. But we did quite a lot last time. It was 2 weeks ago. We did more than we were expecting, considering where we are at in the game. Right? We've unlocked the Court of Ares, which is a nightmare in of itself. We also kind of can't do the Court of Ares puzzle. Well, we can do it, but we can't really do anything with the end result of it unless we do something else in the game first, which is acquire the throne room. Now, in order to acquire the throne room, we need to unlock the grotto, which means we need to find the second microchip, which brings us once again back to the magnifying glass and the book A New Clue. We have had the book in the library and no magnifying glass. We've had the magnifying glass and no goddamn book. Also, one of the sanctum keys is in the throne room. Yes. So it's kind of all like tied into itself. Also, if we can get the second microchip, we can also get some new lab experiment data, which will allow us to do certain things like remove boxes or something else, another puzzle that we're not even talking about yet. That's, yeah, it's there. It's just there. There's just another one. It's like, where the fuck have you come from? Why are you there? Also, we need to get 8 trophies, and then we can have blue tents, which cost us 400 gold. Blue tents will add memos to blue rooms that are drafted on the, I think it's 9th rank. Thank you, Renan. I'll read it later. Also, ideally, pneumatic hammer to all the walls, including the chest wall, which I'm still angry about. Looking at going, no, that's a texture. No, it's a fucking pneumatic hammer wall. At some point, we might do the classroom exam. We don't. Wait, that's very law coded. We will need to learn more of the language and partially translate this letter. So, we also would like to defrost the freezer for the letter. It's not necessarily essential. I don't know how much that information the letter in there has. I just wanted to have a look. So, we'll see where we get to today. Oh, also we need to do the Morajai puzzle box. Oh my god, we need to do the Morajai puzzle boxes. I need to find the realm things. The realm puzzle bollocks things. So we need to keep an eye out as we go around. I do know, for example, the secret garden, there is a clue in there to one of them. It might be one we've solved. But again, we need the pneumatic hammer to knock the hole in the wall to then find the thing. Stamps. Oh fuck, we also need to get letters and look at stamps so that we can work out like where different kingdoms, like weather patterns and travel. Just, there's so much stuff. Like, that's actually ridiculously, like, blended. Also, holy shit, Azaria, this is the time. Also, hello, Radiated. Welcome in. What I will say is if this is the first time you've seen Blueprints, if you've not seen any gameplay of this at all, holy shit. I heartily recommend going back. Going back at some point to the preview of us playing it, where I let chat play it for a day. Because I get to do fun things like just go, so this is the thing, but have you seen this? And they also RNG the shit out of it, and I get quite salty, so I would recommend that if you want an intro to it. Also, watching other people play it, it's a delight. But for now, enjoy some mid to late game. I think that's what we're at. You know of it, yeah. It's a delight. It's a ridiculous delight. So hello, Emily over on YouTube. Tuned in full stream, you've been very nervous. You do not need to be nervous. You need to sit back. I was going to say sit back and enjoy. sit back and enjoy what might be a woman, the edge of a breakdown, we'll see. Oh, also, for the new people, I would heartily recommend as well, if you are going to play this for yourself, get yourself a physical notebook. You can do this on a computer, however, the document will get massive. And then also, you've got to access it on your phone or whatever, right? Split the book up into segments. Use contents pages. I've shown people this and their minds have been blown by the concept of a contents page. You can make them yourself. Two women having, yeah, Mab also having a breakdown. Radiated. Welcome in. Also, yes, happy International Women's Day for tomorrow, everyone. Thank you, Darkstar. We're celebrating by all collectively having a breakdown in Blueprints. So yeah, split it up. I've got some little tabs that just take, so like inside, outside, whatever. Rooms, and then just write numbers down there. Then number your pages. You won't, well, you might fill the whole thing out. I mean, just to give you an example of the kind of shit that you might be needing late game. I've drawn maps, you know? I'm deep into this game, but it's a delight. Like, this is the kind of thing that I quite enjoy doing. It's quite tactile, right? To the point that I've said it before and I will say it again. I would love to see. There's a game history museum in, is it Bolton? Can't remember exactly where. I'd love to see like an exhibit of a collection of people's notebooks, and you could have digital ones as well, of just Blueprints notebooks in like 10 years. And you just get to rummage through them, or maybe just like digital scans of people's notebooks and just see the slow decline into madness. I knew it was going to be good with one of the gaming journalist devs that I follow posted a picture of their book, and it just went, fuck's sake. Like, that's all they'd written on one page. So with that in mind, should we continue with day 30? And what I will say as well is crowd control is involved in this. So day 30 is, we should not be on day 30 if we were playing a conventional game. Right? We'd probably be somewhere in the day 70s. Also, hello, La Bingvino on YouTube. Hello. Hi. So yeah, there's also things like the amount of money I get at the start of every day. It's been heavily inflated due to the kindness of chat, who have given me, we're at 95 gold a day if I pick it up. All work and no play, yes, make Hannah a dull girl. Or just one of the things the Simpsons. Oh, Sheffield, that's what it is. Thank you. Why did I say Bolton? Right. If I had any Blueprint streams, not recently, but when this first came out and I played a lot of it, I think I had some sort of weird half nightmare. I also went home to visit my parents, and my mum has a collection of like jewelry boxes and hat boxes, and I was so deep into Blueprints that I looked at them and I was just like, oh, don't have any keys. Are there gems inside? Like, oh Christ, stop. There was something else, so I was just like, I think my dad also went, come and have a look at this weird like shed I've made. I was like, I can't, this is too, I can't be doing this. This is tripping me out slightly. Okay, so I will start the session in a minute for crowd control. Bear with me. I just reminded myself of what we have. So Blessing of the Monk is up, which means that we will go to the outer room first and see what I'm drafting. Oh, I also need to say to the oh shit, what do I want from you today? What are we doing? What are we doing? Excuse me, where's my list gone? Oh, we need the library, I think. Okay, so we'll go with blue ribs. I'd like blueprints to be drawn today. Thank you. Right. Okay, so start the session. Here we go. Should now be active. Also, you know what isn't active? Where's the crowd control overlay? Wait a minute. Hold up. Where's the crowd control overlay gone? Oh no, it's there. I just can't see. Oh no, it is there. It's alive. It's fine. I was looking for it in where the charity overlays were. Library, magnifying glass. Oh god, next room is 4. You'll go. Okay, hang on. Let's just get that drafted so it doesn't time out. I need to pop outside quickly. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, we do need this for the hammer. It's a big gamble to do this so early. I love how cozy this is. It's frustratingly cozy. Excuse me, we're taking a big hit to my steps per day. Oh, actually, that's the other thing. Hold 1 minute. No, not those ones. No, not those ones. Those ones. Then you can see the steps. But yeah, I love how it floats between gothic and cozy. We're just going to pop outside. And quickly just go and draft the room that is out here. Thank you for the steps. Oh god, that was a quite large crack in my neck I just had then. Warming up. Oh, the shrine is back again. You know what? Let's do it. No, there's no time limit. In-game, there's a cheeky little thing where it's like, I'm going to chuck out this will if we get to X number of days. But I think people have tested it and it doesn't. It's just a mild threat. The same as, like, you can't stay in the manor overnight, but if you just bumble around long enough, the clock just will go past midnight. I love a mild threat. Well, I say I love a mild threat. What's-his-face does give you a premonition at one point that someone's coming to visit, and I spent a good 20 days off doing my own game ages ago, spawning in and just going, what do you mean someone's coming to visit? I'm on my own in this manor. I'm a 14-year-old boy. What do you mean someone's coming to visit? Fortune-telling thing that lives in a magical room that doesn't exist, that's like Schrodinger's cat until I draft it. Hello box that we can't open. I came in for the money. It's just, I genuinely was quite disturbed at that point. Because you don't see, there's no one here. So the threat of someone turning up. I think it's something like one of those is knocked over or something. Or I just imagine that. But I kept going round going like, what's changed? Has anything changed? Is there someone in the house? Just making my own horror game. Getting out of bed is a mild threat, yeah. Okay, so. Let's use the walk-in closet. Now, theoretically, there is only one of each room, apart from maybe a couple that I've added extras to the draft for, that are within the rotation today. The roguelike RNG element is what we get to draft. Chat can impact on that in some cases. What I would say is if you're going to force me to draft a room, that needs to be done before I get into a menu. If you give me keys, gems, steps, that will not happen in the menu. The game, it pauses it until I am in the game. Thank you for the dice. However, if I'm in the drafting menu, so the 3 rooms choices are in front of me, you can redraft, provided you're quick, and it can change those over. Timing is unfortunately a little bit more of a challenge with this than it is for something like Skyrim, where it can just throw the effect out and it's fine. So bear in mind that you're slightly delayed, but otherwise I can reset stuff. So we've managed so far. The fact that this even exists is ridiculous. Also found out last week that Tomb Raiders 1, 2, and 3 Remastered are now on crowd control, which is even funnier. And I guess we're going to have to play them. The stamp, Sarge, this stamp, I have written down this one. This is the country region of Nuance, I think it's called, and they have airships. One of the birds is knocked over and the lantern goes missing. Oh fuck. Well, that's actually quite disturbing then. I didn't imagine that. But it's not happened yet. But I don't know. Have we had that prophecy yet? Well, if they've done 1, 2, and 3, then I'm hoping we get 4, 5, and 6 Tomb Raider on crowd control. I mean, I don't really understand how Agent of Darkness would be possible, but I'd love to see it. Oh my god. Do you know what? Let's do it. We're trying to get the magnifying glass. So let's try and spawn some of the rooms that have items in. Because if we spawn items, then there's less items in the pool when we go to things like the store. Or other places. Thank you for the singular coin. You really want some of the knickknacks for yourself for the shelf. There were... Oh, treasure map. There was a collection of stamps and postcards that you could buy that was like official. I don't know if it's still available. And I think there's also a couple of like Etsy places and that. Or maybe again it's an official thing where you could buy the keys as necklaces or key rings. So like all the special keys. Which is really nice. But that's pretty fancy pants. Right. I've gone for this. Not for this. Although it does help, but it was the best option out of the 4 rooms we had. I haven't got enough keys for the locked doors, and the other one was gem heavy on the cost. What time is it? Which was a silly time. Ah, lamb. What the fuck is that? Why is there an upside down triangle that's not quite formed there? What is that? 9:15. No, not the time. I know what the time is. I have got time blindness, but I can read the time. There's like a little thing above it that's got 9:15 and 11:05. Has that ever mattered? I don't think I've ever had to use that. Just remember that's there. There's a weird fucking symbol on the clock. Excuse me, I just need to do my experiments. Experiment setup. Continue. Oh, those are terrible. Set your steps to 40 each time you eat an apple. No, let's not do that. Just each time I unlock or bypass a security door, give me something. Hang on, ma'am. Let me just come out so it actually grabs that from the... There we go. Should... Actually, let me do it now, just in case it times out, and then I'll go back into the computer. Hello? Oh. No, thank you. Actually, the breaker box will be helpful. We'll do the breaker box because I can turn the security doors off then. And the gym, and also turn the garage on. House needs a gamer room. You mean the rumpus room? Although, maybe Simon will replace stuff in the rumpus room, which has got chess and things, with... Actually, there might be an arcade machine in there. Like a really old, like a pinball machine. Maybe. We'll just replace it all with, like, a sick YouTuber setup. With, like, all the RGBs. Also, hello, Kay. If you're good. big... Oh, swank song. That's the password that we're changing it to. I'd like to log into the security terminal, please. I wish this was a bit faster. Sometimes this element can be a bit soul-destroying if you're doing it like 30 days in a row. There we go. Right. Okay. Lovely. So security doors are now sorted. We've got a bit of a weird shape happening here, but that's fine. Cope. Actually, let's just check there isn't anything over here. No, okay. I think we're fine. Out we go again then. Go up here. Let's see if we can... Ooh. I do have a shovel. Yeah, we're going to pick the kennel. We'll go see the dogs. Now I've got this, just as a heads up for anyone who does have a dog. Or jump scares easily. If I dig in a room going forwards... Once I dig, there will be the sound of dogs barking. So, not you tripping balls. Hello. It's a part of the game. That. Because a couple of times I've been like, what? Oh, the mechanarium. There's only going to be 2 doors, though. I don't think I want that. I don't really want the boiler room. It's going to, like, cut us off a bit. Oh. Workshop. There's a reason I picked the workshop. Is the battery in here? No, but the handle is. Broken lever, which we need to combine with the handle. It is not bramble barking, no. No, she's a terrier. So, like, it's far too deep. I'm not entirely sure what dog it is, but it sounds like a bigger dog. Let's see if we can get some green rooms spawned. Little green room. Which would be nice. Oh, not that, though. Fucking hell. That. Desperately trying to... oh, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, we just need the battery. And then we can make the hammer. I've got the secret garden key as well. So theoretically, that's one place that we can use the hammer. Tick off. Oh. Oh, hello. I'm also going to put the coat check in. I don't need it right now. Thank you to the ghost. How many dice have we got? 25 dice. But because I haven't looted any in-game, they're not showing up here. We will probably need the 25 dice at some point to seek, like, look for a specific room. So this is good. We're gonna put security there. I've already done stuff in security, so I technically don't need this room at all. It's more for... yeah, more for this. Right, the mail room. Firstly, order placed for tomorrow. Delightful. Secondly, we've got quite a lot of letters here, which have been sent to us by the very nice people at, I think it's Sync-Co. Forced draft green room. Hang on a minute, let me just go put that in. That is not a green room. Let's just retry that. We doing it? Apparently not. Okay, there we go. It's alright, I'm just, I restarted it. As in, I resent that command. So in theory, green room? Thank you. Yes. whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems sprout in this room. I don't really want to put... Actually, I could put the aquarium there. It's a bit... Yeah. Why not? It's a bit awkward, but it does give us an exit at the top. I would still like to try and use these tiles, but it's not important. Necessarily. Let's just go back and get stuff before we go any further. Ooh. Turnip. Right, mailroom. Back to the mailroom for a second, because we need to look at these letters. Now, we haven't got the magnifying glass, so it's slightly awkward, but we have looked at quite a few of these. I don't know if we've looked at every single one of these. But if we can get a magnifying glass, we can look closely at these stamps, which we can then use to decipher specific things to use in a different puzzle. So that is probably the next stop. But I think we have technically read all of these. Yeah, we've read all of these. Because I remember double checking that. One of these has got, is it you? Ah, it's this one. One of these has got unused memos in, which they didn't put in the house or in the chests. And, yeah, for those of you that enjoy these memos, please enjoy a series of random fucking memos. Red memo, lie. Blue memo, I think are statements. I think they are true across the board, but not sure. The numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of safes on the estate. I think we've done them all now. So, I think we're fine. This is also not a safe code. This is a safe code because it's not a typed memo. This is really cheeky, actually, because this is... yeah, there is a safe on rank 10. Oh, God. What, in room 46? I mean, I guess there probably is. I thought there was something behind the fireplace, but I've not tinkered with it. So, but I don't know, because some green memos are sometimes lies. Fucking hell. Yes, Mab, I know. Occasionally Mab just joins in with me going, what? Excuse me. But there is actually, does it count that picture pinboard thing as a safe? Because if it does, maybe it's that. But I don't know, but those are memos that are just there. Enjoy them if you're someone who's into the memos. We'll have to come back if we've got a magnifying glass and look at the stamps. Because we need that information for a different puzzle. Right. Onwards. Oh, hello, trophy. Ah, the library. Right. Time to find out if... Oh my god, a new clue is here. Holy shit. Holy shit, the book's here. The book is here. We just need the magnifying glass. But the magnifying glass might help us solve several puzzles in one day. Secret garden key. Yes, please. Shit. Okay, fine. I will, under duress, redraw. The stories say that when you find some new bullshit in blueprints, the sound of Mab's rage echoes throughout the game. I'd also say space and time, to be honest. When I showed you the castling thing, Mab didn't say anything for a bit, but I could tell. Like, through the ether, I was like, oh no. Like, they're a delight, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a delight for this shit to be so in-depth. But also, a very fuck you to the depths. I know, it's something I'm really pleased for them, because what they wanted to do is they wanted to make something inspired by Myst and a couple of other things, and they've absolutely pulled it off. But also, I hope they sleep amazingly every night, but also, fuck you. Thing is, these games are so rare to come along as well. So, yeah. Imagine getting kidnapped by Jigsaw. To be fair, I feel like we're going that way. I don't think Jigsaw, with respect to Jigsaw, I don't think he's got the talent to make this kind of thing. Hey Sam, happy Saturday. I hope whatever you're up to, you have a good one. We're on the hunt for a magnifying glass. Ooh, dining room. Every day a meal is served. Yes, I will take the dining room. It's a slightly awkward shape, but I also get to eat my lunchbox right now. He's a bit, yeah. That's the thing. I like the first film. I'm not that into gore for the sake of gore in horror. I find, like, the mindfuck stuff more powerful for me, at least. Oh, thank you, Michael, for my allowance. My weekly allowance. Like, don't get me wrong. I like a slasher film, etc. Great. Halloween, great. But Saw is a bit too, like, the first one, again, there's good stuff in it. It has to be earned. I think that's a good way of putting it. Like, it's for a very specific group of people, but it also is a case of, like, oh, how can we make something more gory as a trap without necessarily having a supporting cast for the trap? Thank you to Bimoth for the Prime sub. Thank you very much. Also, hello, Vega on YouTube. Do you have to undo the burning glass to get the magnifying glass? No. To my understanding, no. Because the burning glass is... Because I can't find the burning glass in-game, if I could, and I put it in the closet, the coat check thing, I wouldn't be able to find it. But my understanding is, and this is less from the burning glass and more from making the pneumatic hammer a while back, once you've made the thing, it is possible for the items that made it to be dispersed again into the estate. So we should theoretically have a magnifying glass somewhere. The commissary might have it. I don't know. I'm also, the battery would be good. Yeah, it feels like, I think with Saw they do come up with a lot of the trap ideas first. I mean, it makes sense because it's a franchise. It's, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street. You go, oh, how do we kill them in their sleep? Like, what can we do? What's it called? I like how I've forgotten what it's called. Oh God. Final Destination. That's the one, right? With the logs on the truck. Yeah. And also the plane. And it's like, it's with that, often it feels like they're like, okay, how do we do the deaths? How do we work backwards from the deaths, right? So yeah, sometimes it does feel like it's less. Obviously, I love a cheesy horror film. If it's shit and it's a delight, brilliant. But yeah, sometimes it does feel like it's less, how do we make another one in this series, and more, what traps can we make? What special effect can we use? Speaking of actually, that reminds me, Paranormal Activity as an example. And is it Paranormal Activity 3 where the Xbox Kinect gets involved? It's that kind of thing where it's like, there's no need for that. It also isn't how it works. Dots is not a thing, except in Phasmophobia. But, like, that was very of the time. And it's like, we have to use this connect effect thing. The Xbox Connect was very scary. Yeah. Just, you know, there's a party in your room at all times, even when you're alone, because it's just picking up just things. Won't pick up, you know, the things you're trying to do, but it will pick up the imaginary, like, bit of dust that's floating about. Yellow room. Yes, I like your thinking, Mab. I'm just working out where it's going to go, because I can see it on the thing. I think we should try and pop it here. Yes, there it is. That's what we want. So, magnifying glass. I'm delighted to report, I can see from here, there's no magnifying glass. There's bananas. We'll have some bananas. I'll leave the rest. Maybe it will work better if they made... Fruit Ninja was great for the Connect, but they didn't make that. Yeah. Bit of an awkward shape, but I'm putting that there and going back down here. The game is doing that thing that it does so well, where we think we're doing well, and then suddenly it's taking everything from us. We'll see, actually. Just need a battery. Why is it so hard to find a battery? Normally the battery turns up like... Normally it's the sledgehammer that we haven't got, or the lever. But at least I've opened those. Oh shit, sorry. Just realised what that was. Just accidentally triggered some echolalia in people. Ooh, conservatory. The game does a good job of making you feel like you're in control. And then regularly pulling the rug out from under you. So you thought you knew what was going on? No. Hi everyone, how you doing? Happy Saturday. Oh piss. I don't like you. I'm gonna put you onto unusual. Annoyingly, the archives actually fucking put you on rare for now. Break room. Currently we're not using the break room a lot, so let's pop it to standard. I am not 100% sure if it counted this one, Mab. I'm hoping it did. Oh, it did. It did, and it picked the one I wanted. Showroom. Because there's a trophy in here we still haven't gotten, right? Did we get it in the end? I don't think we did. So I would like the silver spoon. We'll find out in a second when I buy everything. The ornate compass. The moon pet. There it is. The trophy of wealth. And I can afford the trophy of wealth. Holy shit, we've done it. Permanently added to the trophy room. It's one less trophy to get to unlock the blue tents upgrade in the store. That was actually really easy as well. I thought we were going to squeak over the line, but no, because I've got the coin purse and the coupon book. That actually was quite cheap. I don't think I need the key today, thank you. Yes. There we go, just absolutely cheesing it. And then back to the trophy room. Linked it all up. And if we look here, so we've got the 8 trophy. We've got the trophy of wealth, which we just got. We've got the full house trophy. And we've got the inheritance trophy. We've got 4. We need 8. Now, one of them, the realm sigils one, we would do naturally as part of the other thing. The workshop contraptions we've not really looked at all. We do have a workshop here, so we could faff with that. We've not done that many parlour games. That's the funeral parlour in this game. Kind of need to do more of them, awkwardly. Also haven't done any dartboard puzzles. Also need to do that, and also complete the... We're missing 2 rooms from the directory. So like that one, that one, that one, that one, and sort of that one. If you just keep playing, you will end up getting. Provided you're in the back of your mind remembering that we got to do it. The drafting strategy sweepstakes, I don't know what the fuck this is, and I have not looked into it. I think I said this last time. I don't know. But that, because I've got all the books, the drafting strategy books. So I'm like, what fucking sweepstakes? Did I just skim them and just miss that repeatedly in my own playthrough? Potentially. So it's one to faff about with at some point. But I think that's more a case of when we have a moment, we might consider asking the library to stock drafting strategy version 3 or whatever it was. Ooh. Yeah, go on then. It's an awkward place, but it has to be somewhere. This is linking up very nicely. Yeah, I will take the conference room. I don't think there's going to be anything in here yet. No. Hello, observatory. You need to get the numbers up. Oh god, the bloody telescope as well. I forgot I picked this up, which lets you look at the stars twice in the same day. So it's like an exact copy. It doesn't add more stars. Whereas the telescope... Are you serious? Can we look at it again? Oh no, I can just check it back. Fine. If you look through the telescope in there, the big one, it progresses the amount of stars that you've got. So it changes the stars in the sky the next day. Telescope in your hand just duplicates what you've already seen. Or what's there to see. No. The map we have is in the... Oh yeah, it is in the conference room. Thank you. We'll bumble in there in a sec. I'm just trying to see if I can... just get us down this side of the board. But yeah, we'll go back and just quickly dig that up. There. This is the spot. Time to start digging. For fuck's sake. Keeps me just twisting. Trying to limber up my lower back. Ah, 25 gold and 3 gems. You just try. Do you know what? The crosshair is really tiny, isn't it? I don't know if you can make it bigger, but it does look a little bit like a bit of dirt. I've actually done that on the Steam Deck with this before. Go on then. The Steam Deck has been really useful for me. We're just playing loads of different things. I can't do first person shooters because it's controller based, but everything else, yes. No, I'm not using the prism key, thank you. I don't think I can on the blue room. No. Yeah. Why are they all going towards the rotunda? Oh, actually, is it because I've got... Have I got the... Oh, I've got the compass. But we'll draw north-facing rooms more commonly. Yes, I'll take the boiler room. Walking simulators, also turn-based games as well. So like, Balatro, but also the new Star Trek Voyager game, which the only problem with that is the settings. There's no real way to tweak the settings for performance, so the fans do go brrr a little bit. But yeah, quite enjoy that. Very silly. Oh god, the silver spoons adds to the steps as well. This is so funny. So for a limited time only, as in today in game, when you give me 5 steps, I'll get 10. I think this is time for the mechanarium now. I think there's enough shit on the board that we might actually benefit from it. Let's go. Am I enjoying the Star Trek Voyager game? I started playing it. Then I got distracted by eugenics because I discovered it's basically babies XCOM with cats. And I haven't gone back. I'm about to... Well, I'm in a sector where basically something rather major happens in terms of the Voyager plot line. And also, apparently the Borg could turn up from that point. And I was like, oh. Yeah, the names is kind of in character with some of the dark humor, shall we say. Edgy, yeah, of previous titles from the eugenics team. But yeah, I've kept Tuvix. Tuvix merges his stats. He merges the 2 of their stats and becomes this ridiculous superhero. Passes every role. I've also accidentally recruited a Romulan from 20 years in the past. And B'Elanna Torres is now a Klingon and a human, because something happened. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I am enjoying it, so we will be looking at it in the future. Also, before I forget, the ads will be coming in 3 minutes' time. If you're not subscribed on Twitch, please use that time to grab drinks, snacks, practice self-care. Whilst I bimble into the mechanarium. The 2 Torres is the optimum play because the Klingon one is great at weaponry and stuff, and the other one is, the human one is great at engineering. It wasn't intentional, it's just the way the game played out. Tuvix I deliberately picked because I was curious to see what would happen. Oh. I'm not looking forward to having to deal with the Borg. At all. I'm going to put the pool in just because it gives me the draft option. Have a good time at karate, Michael. See you soon. Oh, that's already down. We don't need to. Yeah, let's try it. Nope. Ah. Oh, batteries. Holy shit. Battery. Yeah. You went outside for a tea. Cat was at the door. Opened the door. Yeah. That's peak cat. They're just there. You're just the butler. You're the waiting staff. Well, you think none of Hannah's best events are done intentionally, they all happen by accident. Rude. Ronan's cats are also being cheeky Emily, so solidarity. You got past the Borg, the sector after them is harder. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I know the game, not the game. I know the show. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so when does this thing happen? Is this thing gonna happen? When is Kez gonna just like? When is Kez gonna Kez to keep it as spoiler free as possible? Do I have to deal with that situation? Or did I leave the Acampa really early and then just not have to deal with it? Oh well. My main gripe is that someone currently pinched my warp core, which is a bit rude because I'd only just unlocked the holodeck and now we can't go to the magical Irish village and scare them and make them think that we're spirit folk. You can't give me the magnifying glass. No, I know, which is mildly awkward. Because that would solve all our problems. But it is not an available item. I'm going to rotate these floor plans. And again. Yeah, there we go. Right. We have got a circuit. I've made a circuit. Very exciting. But also, he's just going to eat this apple. We're going to build ourselves our hammer. And can I build anything else here? No. Annoyingly not. I think it's the coin purse and the rabbit's foot is one that we will need to do. We have not got the rabbit's foot. We need to go back to the secret garden and smash that wall. And then we can come back and deal with this bit. And also have a small crisis about the magnifying glass not being here. Oh shit, this is not where I wanted to go. I love how it's like, yeah, you can't have the magnifying glass. We're not doing that. But you can have the battery in the mechanarium. And also the chess room. Which chess room? We don't need to do the chess puzzle again today, I don't think. Oh, the wall. Oh, fuck, you're right. Yes, sorry. Yes, that's what you mean. God, you're so right. Almost forgot. I would have been so angry if we'd have forgotten and not done the chess wall. No, I've eaten all the bananas. Don't worry about it. Thanks. So, the secret garden wall. Here we go. Ah. Oh, look. What's this? Oh, it's a raid. Apparently. Hello, Astral Astrid. Oh, God, there's an ad break playing. I hope it's not playing it for them. Oh, God. Hang on. Hold up. Hello, raiders. Sorry, there might be an ad break playing. Oh, God. If there isn't, welcome in. He was playing some Final Fantasy. Good to see you. Congrats on becoming one. Thank you. Thanks. Did you have a nice time with Final Fantasy 14 online? What are you doing in it? Do you? I literally did sky fishing, and that's about it. And it was ages ago, so I know nothing about it at this point. Am I a potato? Me? What am I doing? Doing a lot of roulettes and dungeons. Cool. Cool, cool. Hello folks who raided in. Sorry if you were caught in ads. We were playing the scheduled hourly ads. Welcome into Crowd Control Blueprints. We are bumbling. I've got a list of things to do, which is there. And I'm delighted to report we can tick one of them off. The secret garden wall has been done. We just need the chest wall, maybe the greenhouse wall. And then, in theory, all the walls are done on our silly list of stuff. Oh, and we got a trophy. So yeah, we're just doing random bits today. We're somewhere in day 30, but actually technically it's more mid to late game because I'm off the map. Oh shit, yeah, no, I am off the map. Alright. Seeing what we can do, basically. I would like to line these up. I think it needs to be south. Hang on. There's something special we need. Wait, no, it's not. It can't be. Can it? No, hang on. Let's just turn this all the way around again. Because if we turn it to a specific thing, the lever window rotates and we see a crest in there instead. We're at the point where we're basically like gathering information for different puzzles elsewhere in the game. We're looking for like the signets of kingdoms, basically. There we go. Excuse me. What? Wait a minute. Are there two levers in the garden? Did I just forget that? Also, that's not actually... not really fix the problem. You saw the moon that really quickly went past, right? That's what I'm trying to get back. Hey, Fierce, how you doing? So if I... Oh, wait, no, there are two wheels. Why am I so shit? Why did I just not see this one? I just got overexcited. I think my brain just basically short-circuited from the... Thank you. Good grief. From the fact that I think there were actually two levers, and I just did not realise that. Hello. Yeah, Fierce. We are just getting some of the Kingdom Crest information for the Signet stuff. Whilst we're here, just looking for the place where I was writing these down. Do we have a dedicated space in my scribbly notes of doom? Yes, we do. Have I already got this one? No, this is a different crest. There is also the moon. I'm guessing the moon would be north. Because I think east and west are the levers. And think, we'll check. It could also be... No. No, because we wouldn't be able to move all three. So, okay, we'll check. Check for this a second. That's Fen Aries. This one, I'm not sure which one this is. But I need to get the shape in the middle right because it's a very specific shape and there's a couple that look like this. And if I get it wrong... Wait, is this upside down? I've written this before. I've got this in my book, which is the wrong way up. Right? It's that. So when did that happen? It's not filled out. It says in there, abandoned mine has this outside border unknown. So it could be that it's upside down in the abandoned mine. But you could just put it somewhere in the way, which is a nightmare. What I've done. Circle. Then another smaller circle inside. And then we've got like Tetris shapes. Fucking days. We've got 5 Tetris shapes in very specific positions, which do matter. To be fair, I might have already solved this one as well. We won't know until we go down there. That'll be fun. And then we have the 2... Are they the same? Yeah, we have 2 lines on the 3 lines. And then we have the shape in the middle, which is kind of like a puzzly piece thing. And then the outside has big spots and little spots. There we go, that'll do. Also, you say take a picture, but then I'll forget it. Do you know how many pictures I have on my phone that we can just point ADHD at? Also, I bet you I have this on my phone if I go back to like August of last year. There's like a 60 picture selection of things that I just never went through. I gave up. I was like, this is too much information. Right, let's try putting this to north and seeing what happens. Because I can't remember if that moon is like the default position you find it in, or whether there is a switch there in the first place. So we will look to be sure. There you go, there's a moon. I think that's what it starts out as. Let's just do that. I think it starts out with like it positioned that way, so then you just move 1 or 2 of these and it then goes to the one of the switches. There we go. We've done the lever. Oh, also, good news, everybody. Do you see down the bottom here? See these 2 things where it says permanent additions and then beneath Gemstone Cavern? See this specific shape here that's number 1? That's the one I've just written down, which means we've done it. Which probably means that I just went, we don't know the border, we're just going to force it. But we've got it now, at least. It lives somewhere in the sacred records that I am keeping for this ridiculous run. Oh, a fruit. Thank you. And also, it's pizza tonight. A wood-fired pizza, summer truffle sauce, smothered in fettuccine cheese, wild mushrooms, and spiced salami. I don't know about this truffle sauce. Chest wall. We need to, like, slowly make our way back down there. Oh my god, 40. That's so funny. The silver spoon is... Also, no magnifying glass. Still no magnifying glass has emerged, so we do have a bit of space to work with. Oh, I've gone the wrong way, but it's fine. We have to go through the foundation. Hang on. Is it going to be... Which way is going to be quicker? Does not... I don't think it makes a difference. And then chest wall. It's a question. It's a weird shape. I don't really know what happened here. I found the laboratory and was like, let's turn the security doors off. Oh, the utility. Yes, let's turn the security doors off. And then never really came back down. What the? What is this? This is so many steps wasted. Holy shit. We're just going on a magical adventure. Yeah, okay, this way. Right, here we are. This is where we should be. This does not count as a room, therefore digging does not work. Ah. We've started getting the scraps of paper. Lockpick and metal detector. So if we want to get that workshop achievement, that's the recipe we need to do. We don't have a metal detector. We do have a lockpick. Yeah, cloister. Why not? So I can dig, and then all the doors are unlocked. Oh shit, thanks Reese. That's that sorted. We'll pop back in a moment and purchase. I was like, why is the game lagging? It's because I looked down as I think it tried to spawn it. Gets a bit upset. I do love that it works. It's silly, but it works. It really is. One moment, please. Oh, Cliff sent me pics of... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He's done a really good job. He was cutting down a hedge. A shrub, sorry, not a hedge. He just sent me pics of it all sorted out. I gave him a hand until like 2, and then I was like, I need to go and have a shower and stuff. I've cut down that shrub several times, but not to the extent that it's been cut down now, because it was too big. So hopefully more light in the garden. And hopefully you can fit it all in the bins. All the garden waste. I don't want any of these. No, I don't want these. Piece of shit. Oh my god. The comfort. I mean, it'd be nice if I had the key, but I don't. The compass is really screwing me on the rotations here. Thank you. Don't you beep at me, metal detector. I'm not picking that key up. Can't do anything with it. So we're not doing it. No. Man, this is the best place for you to have force drafted a green room. We'll come back to that in a sec, because in theory, it's not fucking done it. Hang on. That's annoying. I should have replayed it to make sure it did it. Yeah. Greenhouse on the corner. Oh no, it's conservatory in the corner. Ignore me. So it actually wouldn't make a huge amount of difference. Other than... I'm trying to think where might have the magnifying glass. I don't think it does. But, no, there's some money. Yes. Well, I tried. Get the money. We need to have a chat with our... If we still can. Oh shit, we still can. We need to have a chat with our... vaguely stereotyped, mildly questionable fortune teller. Who should really stay locked up in this room for a reason, because he's a creepy motherfucker. I've got one more spot beside the foundation. Yep, yep. And then the dream is gone. Oh shit, this might be the premonition. Let's see. Oh, also white flashing light might be incoming. Also high sniffing. Oh my god.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths.
I haven't fucking seen this.
Footsteps of the past.
As in game.
And waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass. What you have heard here has been foreseen.
Thanks, Smithy, for the resale.
Great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Thanks. I don't feel like that one's as helpful. Because some of that shows us drinking tea at a train station thing. Which is not the train station we found. The other thing, the statue thing, I might... Maybe. Also, I've just spotted there's a pickup here. Salt. How appropriate. He is... Well, some of it you look back and you're like, oh no, wait, I do get this. But it is all, you know, it's mystery and prophecy. Though sometimes it is quite vague. Like the black cat on a red flag or whatever it is. I was like, oh, I think I know what that's sort of alluding to. God. Right. We're looking for a magnifying glass. I don't think we're getting a magnifying glass. Oh shit, the morning room might have a magnifying glass. It has, sometimes has a pickup on that table. And it could be a load of different shit. It could also be the rabbit's foot, which we can use. So I'm going to pick this. And it's a chest instead. And inside of the garage car are keys. No. No. That's not what we wanted. Oh well. We've lost the dream. The dream has gone. The dream's cancelled. Everyone go home. Damn it, game. We're not entirely finished yet, though. We have the metal detector. We need to go to the workshop. Before we leave. Workshop. Chest wall. Because the workshop, we can make something. And that's one less thing on the list later. And then chest wall. I don't know what's behind the chest wall. At all. What? Oh, great chance of picking eyes. Okay, no, I have made you before. I just forgotten about that entirely. I don't think there's really anything else we could do. You can do that. Do the dowsing. Oh, actually, we've not made the dowsing rod. We'll make the dowsing rod. Eyes up,
This is a serious message with peace and love from your laundry. We are waiting for you in the machine. Please rescue us.
That was yesterday. Well, Cliff did. I hung some of it up. Although we'll probably do more tomorrow. It's fitting it in the available space. Especially when the weather is a bit meh and you don't want to put it outside. Right, yeah, that's everything we've done in the house that we could possibly do in the house. Let us go to the chest wall and hit the chest wall. That is an absurd amount of coins and gems and all that shit. Really is. Also, how long? An hour and a half on this day. But I've done some stuff. Good shit has happened today. It doesn't feel like it, because we've still not got the goddamn magnifying glass new clue set up. Laundry is Monday. You've come home from work and work tomorrow. Yeah, no. No, you need a break. Right, where's this thing? Where is the door? There it is. Right. This wall. Oh my god, it is. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck off. I mean, okay, yes, it's saying castle, but what? Is it just saying castle? Because there are two lines. You have 2 lines per letter. So, it's other things too. Do I know this? I'm trying to think if I know this from playing it on my other save, and I don't think I do. Cup, ass, sit, to, lol, eat. There you go, down. Fine, we've made a hole. We can come back to it. That's the main thing. I can deal with that at my leisure. Let me remove that. I'll put the hammer, just so we know what I'm talking about there. Have we done everything else that... Yeah. Well. I don't know what I'm trying to think about, if I know that or not. But I don't. So we'll have to come back to think about your silly face at some point. I think that's everything though. I think we've done it all. And what we can do for the day. But I could go into the antechamber. I could do the like room 46. But like we've not really got anything we can add to it for that. Because we need more of the letters to work out where he's been. So I'm going to go and end the day in the treasure trove. Actually, I don't need the money anymore from the treasure trove because I've done the thing I was trying to do. So we could end it. I could end the day in a different room on the estate. The library. I could, and then because we're gonna have to tell it to give us new clue again. Where is the library? How much of a pain is it to get to? It's not that bad. So that would certainly help with getting it, like forcing it to turn up at least. Also, I need to have my meds in a minute. My booster, and also I have some mini eggs. So I'm going to have some of those as I can. We could also try... We're not going to be able to look at it properly. Motherfuckers, it even says sundial there. Oh, I hate this. I love this, but I hate this. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. I think that the problem is, in order to read some of the text, we're talking about this stuff, right? I don't think we physically can. Like, try and do it without the magnifying glass. Like, it's too small. Also, there's something to do with the directions. So it's like Route 8, depart, keep left, the Tanner Fork. Then maybe turn right. Dead end. Record each stop. Oh, fuck, it's record each stop. Yeah, for some reason, magnifying glass through crowd control doesn't work. There's a couple that are a bit funky. 2 miles. Do. Books. Do. Found. Laps. Through. I'm not sure, because the problem is as well, there's this bit here on this page, which potentially has more stuff because she edits something. Also stops. Is it stops as in full stops? Question marks not count. That's why I'm like, can I even... I don't think I could do it without the magnifying glass, because there's too many small, weird little things. Record each stop on the way. Route 8. Depart. Keep left. The Tanner Fork. Maybe go right. Dead end. Record each stop. There's a metro map as well, so I suspect we need the metro map. Which actually we could possibly go and look at the metro map elsewhere. But yeah, I don't think we can do it from this without the magnifying glass. I think it's too challenging. Nearly impossible. So we'll just call it there for the day. Get the library back. And then maybe cry. The garden hunting lodge of tomorrow. That's very exciting. Excuse me, just taking the meds whilst I remember. This is either going to dramatically improve my performance or make no difference at all. Yesterday we were playing Claire Obscura, I could tell when they kicked in because I took them just before I went live. So I was like, oh. Suddenly my parrying skill has gone up. I'm recognising patterns. Poor brain. It's had a couple of sleepless, semi-sleepless nights because I've been had a cough. Cliff got something. It's been going round. And then I got something. It's amazing what being medicated can do. I know. I find the funniest part of it as well is I sleep better. I don't necessarily sleep more, but the quality is better. On controlled stimulants. Why are our brains so weird? Coffee, that makes me sleepy. I know I'm pretty confident that the caffeine also fucks me up though. Not a lot, but like I'd still feel the effects if I had too much. There is someone at the door. Who could it be? It's a delivery driver. Alright, Cliff's got it. We were expecting something. Let's go and draft the library, shall we? Oh, hi Rahab. I had 22 gems the day before. You could have had all of them. Let's draft the library, yes. Oh god, what is that? Did not need that camera angle. That spun me right out. Right. Yeah, this drafting strategy, architectural digest shit, right? I think that must be where this draft thing is, that the trophy's about. But I've never looked at them deeply enough, and I really need to. At some point. But I know that there's like there's a couple of them in fixed places that you can read elsewhere, which might also be helpful. But I would like a new clue, please. Why is one of your non-problematic wisdom teeth now hurting so bad you can't shoot? Oof. I don't know, but keep an eye on it. And please go to a dentist if it continues. Just want to eat your mini cheddars. Oh, that is quite rude of it actually as well. It's not an optimum time. Can you chew on the other side? Or is it more of like a muscle thing? Let's get the conference room early. Get that early so that it collects everything going forwards. That'd be helpful. Oh, we never talked about these, by the way. But these black notes are also clues in themselves. If you read all of them, there's a thing. Don't even if you, yeah. Also, you can rinse your mouth out with like saline solution, which it's not gonna fix it, but might help if it's more of like an ulcer than a tooth thing. But yeah, do not ignore it. Cliff had to go. This is a while ago now. It's probably like 10 years ago. But Cliff had to go to the dentist. The one that appeared and disappeared, appeared. It's ridiculous. Just how teeth are in terms of like, oh, it's fine today, and then it's not. Cortisol, yes, cortisol is also good. However, don't use it regularly. The really dentisty one, because it does mess with your mouth's like pH level naturally, so it can sometimes kill off the good bacteria as well as the bad. Also, hello Shadow, welcome in. I don't know, but hello, we're here. In fact, we were talking about Black Flag being remastered literally yesterday on Discord, and I went, oh god, that was 2013. I'm gonna go and expire. We did some blueprints, which is a delight. Also, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I hope you're well. Yes. Oh, I've still got the coupon book and the silver spoon. That's something. The ballroom, that can go to rare. I don't want it. The office, I think we can put that up to unusual now, since we've done the main thing that we wanted with that. Do I want to put that on standard? Yeah, why not? I don't play Assassin's Creed anymore. We kind of stopped around Valhalla. We just sort of weren't that into it, and then we tried to be, but around the same time, all of the allegations came out about Ubisoft staff, and that kind of just put us all off a bit. And then Ubisoft started dabbling in NFTs. It was like, well, I guess we're just not doing this anymore. Which is a shame, because the latest Prince of Persia game they did is apparently really, really accessibility friendly. Like, as in, they've worked with accessibility experts. It's good shit. And it's a shame, because there are some really awesome teams that are let down by... I suppose it's the same in many places. A select few individuals in charge who make very weird decisions. Emily on YouTube says we've got mini cheddars here in Ireland. Yes, they are a delight. I think you're everywhere, mini cheddars. I hope they are. If they're not, they should be. Oh, EA fell into it quite a long time ago. I actually think they probably beat Ubisoft to it at certain points. They have a lot to speak for in terms of the loot boxes, microtransactions industry issue. Also, I think the Sims community want a word, because Maxis and how all of that has been handled over the years, it's been so messy. And it's sad, because it's like, also the Star Wars Jedi games. Holy shit. But also, yeah, they've been bought, but yeah. And it's a real shame, because especially with stuff like The Sims, the reason it's been kept alive and awesome for so long is there's been a buttload of like diverse communities that have made mods for it. You know, skins for different like characters from, you know, all of that stuff. But yes, the buyout. I'd forgotten about the buyout, to be fair, so that just added on top of it. But it's a shame, because sometimes they have like absolute bangers and they just don't seem to realise it. We're just so obsessed. Also, yes, we have a yes, without swaying too far into the, because he fucking gets everywhere and I don't really want him anywhere near me. We do have, apparently, yes, Epstein to thank for the microtransaction culture of modern gaming. You can, yeah, there's some documentation about them discussing how to set that stuff up, which is really quite sad. On top of everything, it's just like... Do I want... ooh, no. No, do I want keys? Maybe. Maybe I'll buy a key or two. Or three. Oh, this is pants. Although I do have a shovel. Oh, right, let's take the kennel. Although it's a weird place for it to be. There was also, I think it was literally this last week. In fact, it might have been this weekend. Oh, Eternal. Thank you for 51 months. Thank you so much. I think it was Magic the Gathering, and I think it was like a Teenage Ninja Hero Turtles event. Someone was invited to it, and it turned out the event was funded by like Peter Thiel or something, and they had no idea because it was so far removed. It was just like, couldn't you just fuck off? Couldn't you just all of you piss off? You're in here ruining what is supposed to be a nice time playing things. Oh, yes, yes. J.K. Rowling is also in the files. I've read those emails. It's fucking grim. She's not directly in the files. Also, allegedly, just in case. But it's grim. It's really grim. I'm also, basically, the gist is with the J.K. Rowling files thing. He was invited to a dinner for the cursed child, at which my understanding is the actors were also there. The young actors were also at this dinner. There are two files. So there is the e-invite to the cursed child thing. It's the invitation. But there is also an email from somebody asking for a favour of, I don't know if it's a publicist or whoever, saying, can you get him a ticket? I believe there's a quote that's something for the email is something like, if you do this to me, I will never ask you for anything again. It's like, what does he have on you that you're going to ask for a cursed child ticket? It's grim. And then also, yeah, she's wiped all of her sailing logs from her yacht. This is also, yeah, it's also worth noting, he had already been arrested the first time for this. So this was already out in the open, and he still was invited. So there's no real wriggle room there to say you didn't know. Especially if you're a UK-based person. Like, all of that information was in the news. So, yeah. Yeah. Imagine... God, yeah. It's so sad. It's like, you put yourself up as a paragon for vulnerable women and girls, and yet you've done everything throughout your career, as laughable as that is, to basically get in the way and actually make it worse. I've no idea if the children's charity that she's involved with, or whatever charity it is she's involved with, is it children or sheltered women? I hope it's legit, but I also hope if it is legit that they're not going to get fucked by her just being, well, more than she already is, an absolute horrific, horrible, horrible woman. It's grim. It's so grim. It's like you've enabled. Like, above and beyond, you've enabled. But also, you clearly don't care about the actors doing your play. Because if I'd have had that invite and I'd have already seen that he'd been arrested for trafficking, I'd have said, no, never talk to me again. You're absolutely not. You're never invited to anything again. Blacklisted. Like, whoever this person was that asked for the invite, don't give a shit how high up they are in the industry. They're done. 3 more to do. Her casting choices for Fantastic Beasts. Just... yeah. I mean, I've got notes on who I'd cast, but then at the same time, who wants to be involved in it? Was it, did they replace him with, oh god, what's he called? Hannibal. Mads. I like how I'm asking questions. Yeah, I like Mads. Mads is a good villain. Mads for Grindelwald, yes. Also, this is the thing, is like, people assume I don't know the fandom, or Harry Potter lore. No, I fucking do. But I'm also very willing to just let the whole thing just, like, metaphorically and physically burn down. Because also, the fandom is what kept it going for so long. It's the fan fiction that made it what it is. Oh, shit, yes, the Mount Holly gift shop. I do need you to reappear, actually. At some point. I think you can probably... I don't think we need the pump room anymore. I think we're basically sorted for now, so I'm going to pop you to there. And yeah, you can stay there. Pool. Yes, the pool. I think I've had enough of water levels. I'm going to take the ballroom just because I'm basically spending 2 gems and then getting them back. Oh, here's the trophy room. Do I want 8 gems? I mean, Rahab's probably going to take all of them. But, you know, if I have 10 and then you take some, I will still have some left, as opposed to 2. There we go. Point proven. I'm also just going to spend 4 of them. 4 of them? 3 of them now on the attic. See if we can knock loose... Oh, go away, Compass. I don't want you. We've been looking for you for 1.5 hours. We left the last day, and here you are. And I can't even read the fucking book. Because I've had to request it. Exactly, a fucking course. The RNG. But there is also the lever here, so I suppose we shouldn't complain. I do feel like a coin and a gem is a bit of a piss take for items in this room. The coin, especially. But fine. I will take this. Under duress. Right, let's go and try and fix this very questionable mess that I've made. Also, I think I've just lost a gem. Maybe more. I don't care. Oh, do you know what we could do? Before we go any further. Just in case. Shall we make the power hammer? Because I need it for the greenhouse, don't I? And then we don't need the power hammer anymore. For now. There we go. It still works as a conventional hammer. No, I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. No. The gallery, I hate it. It's a great puzzle, don't get me wrong, but it also can go fuck itself. Yeah, why not? We're not stuck. We've got the kennel here. We're almost stuck. I mean, we've got Blessing of the Monk. There's not a lot we can... Like, if we're trying to get a new clue, it's not the end of the world. But also, yes, we did almost get stuck. I'm not styling this out or anything at all. I totally noticed that we only had one spot left. Imagine if I pick that. Yeah, give me that. Yes, spread gold in the estate. Why not? That'll all go to the conference room. I'd also like to... Oh, piss. I'd like to set the experiment running, please. Oh, swan song. Oh, good God, what is this? Small chest to the entrance hall. For each bedroom you draft after your second. Because all the others... I'm not drafting a hallway for another hallway. I don't think we're going to have that many hallways. So I'm just going to put it into that. We don't need bedrooms, but if we do have bedrooms, I'd get something out of it. Okay, onwards. Actually, is there anything in here apart from the... No. The button for the safe. No, this is not on, is it? Come on now. That's a bit more like it, thank you. Just mildly berating the RNG system. Also, before I forget, I've just seen the ad break will be coming in 4 minutes time on Twitch's side. So if you are not subscribed, you might see some. We play 3 minutes of ads once an hour so that they don't turn up the rest of the time, in theory. Again, if you subscribe, you don't see the ads, but you can also just use that time to go get a drink, snack, stretch your legs, pop to the loo, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, this way. Oh no. Oh, that's no. No. Yeah, take the pantry. Just as an out here. Oh, no, this is not a room, so it doesn't matter if I try to unlock using the shovel. Come on, you can get up there. Thank you. I'm gonna get out this way. Yes. Split the dining room together. Have me my lunchbox. Let's go back and get that den room sorted. Otherwise I would just forget that it's there. This one. Oh, and also that. Mailroom. There is, I don't think anything knocking about. Sometimes there's keys on the floor and stuff, so no. Yeah. Wasn't gonna, but I think we will probably need it. if I don't do it, that'll be the one time that the security door we can't get past. Oh, calm down. God, Simon, you alright? Ugh. That's horrendous. Also, I've got no more dice. That's fine. We don't need dice. Oh god, how many cog doors? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. The dice. Oh no, we do have dice. Why isn't it letting me re-roll? Why? I've got 25 dice. What? You just gave me 5, map. And then a couple of folks give me more. Did I just not see it? Did it bug? This is not. Did I just make it up? Also highly likely. I'll do this for the goddamn trophy. Well, I thought I was going to escape not having to do this. But nope, here we are. I believe that is possibly 9. That would be 4. Thank you. Oh god, hello secret garden key. Would have been helpful if you were something else, but we'll cope. No. Yes. No. Let's just check that. Okay. I think what we can physically do, but isn't that like I'm trying to make sure that we don't. We could just technically just end the day and craft the library again, but also not what I want. Yeah, why not? Put that in. Because there is a, you know, we could theoretically find a vault key. So there's a couple of things with the RNG that we could theoretically find that might be helpful. Which is why I'm sort of playing the day through. Oh, hello. It's a bit tight in here to dig, but okay. Oh. 40 gold. Thanks. I'll spend that on, nothing. The gun key? I don't think it's going to let me know. This is not our best work. As the now rightful heir of the manor. There's been some questionable flailing. Excuse me a second, I'm getting a text. What's happening? What time am I going to tonight? I don't know. 5:30? Right, Cliff's going out for a walk shortly, but has been doing a big load of gardening. Doesn't seem to want to go out at the moment. Oh, okay, they're not actually going for a walk, they're going to skip because she seems tired and he's knackered. And he'll take her out for a longer walk tomorrow morning. Cool, that sounds great. That means I'm not going out tomorrow morning. She might be a bit of a demon later, but that's fine. She has technically had quite a busy... She's been outside with him, watching him, like, cut this shrub up and stuff. And it's now 5:05. Normally she'd be, like, bouncing to go, and I've just got a picture of her next to him, passed out. So, yeah. Her first gardening experience, and actually she did quite well. She got given a couple of twigs to look after, which she took very happily and then immediately dropped. So, that's promising for me doing stuff in the garden with her supervising. But yeah, what we'll do is, because the plan usually on Saturdays is 3 till 5 plus whatever time it takes for us to finish up a day. So I think what we'll do is we'll finish this day up and then we'll call it there, because also I could do with having a wee. And I don't think, like, if we finish the day in the library, back outside again, we can at least set ourselves up with that, can't we, for next time, and then hopefully the RNG will align. Oh shit, hold up. Greenhouse. There it is. Is that the walls that we were missing? The original Gardener's Logbook. She loves me, she loves me not, she loves me, she loves me not. February 1990, when I get fired. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. Dear. So this is, he's annotated over the Gardener's Logbook. There's another one outside. Very spicy times. It's suspected they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plans. This decision was absolute rubbish. Despite the flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Sigco, decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public. Oh, I see. So, you were a horticulturalist that made flowers that make gems. And they wouldn't let you do it. Really should have quit. Here we are. Then this is some notes. Oh, Emily! I'm guessing that's you over on the Twitch side. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so we have read this before. It's just now it's got annotations. It also tells you a couple of bits that you about levers that you might have missed, secret ones. Each dungeon chamber door has a primary access location and a redundancy one in another location, which is what you're seeing here. He was quite spicy about the green rooms element because he's the gardener. They wouldn't let him do that. They thought it would rub it in his face. This is the root cellar, which oh yeah, the root cellar was sealed, wasn't it? Just set up now. Welcome to Twitch, Emily. I hope you have a fun time checking out. There's loads of different things to watch, obviously, same as YouTube. Whether it's more blueprints or other games. Oh yeah. So this is why he got fired, because he started fucking around in the inner sanctum. Wow. He dug too deep, and then also I think we're supposed to assume he sent some of the blackmail letters, as well. It's a salty little boy. To be fair, they did get him to develop a quite exciting bit of science, and then just wouldn't let him have it. And it was just used for their magical drafting games in their aristocratic estate. So I can get him being a little bit upset about it. A little bit. I've got some salt for him, actually. Right, you are joining a predominantly neurodivergent community, Emily, so don't worry about it. We have a fair number of lurkers as well, who, you know, people don't always have to talk in chat. That's never the like, this is the demand of you. If you want to, awesome. If you just want to sit and watch, also awesome. It's about what you vibe with. Also, that was it. I've accidentally crafted us into a dead end. But I did get, it was a useful dead end, because we can now get rid of a whole line of shit that we needed to do. So that's something. Even if we've not... And also we've increased the number of trophies we've got. We need 8. We've now got 4. Hopefully soon we'll get 5. So that's something. Huge success. Slight minor success. The frustrating part about it is, it's not frustrating. I could very easily Google the answer that is holding us back here, which is, where is that last microchip located? But I don't want to, because I want to find where it actually legitimately is. If we had that, we could do a load of other stuff. But again, it's about legitimately finding that for me, as opposed to just looking it up. It would be cheating. The thing is as well, I think at some point when I played it back on, you know, back in the summer on my own, I might have looked it up. So I have a rough idea, I think, of... I don't think it's inside the house, and that's all I've got. I think I have to dig outside, but I don't know where. So I could theoretically just, like, you know, fuck about around everywhere. You're like skimming all of the ground outside to try and find a small spot to dig. But I don't think that's the thing. Yeah, when you fundamentally don't understand a puzzle, so stuff like the gallery, I am... Again, also, if folks want to look stuff up, that's totally fine. I've got no issue with people looking everything up if it works for them, and that's how they get through it. But yeah, for me, it's more about if we don't understand a puzzle. Or just the gallery infuriates me too much. Fuck the gallery. Hi, Soph. Hope you're good. You're having a good Saturday. Shit, that's it though, isn't it? We're kind of stuck. We're done. We're done. We just have to go back to the library. So we are basically, although Sophie just arrived, we are unfortunately finishing in a second because I've drafted a dead end, but the dead end was something we needed to unlock to progress. So, poop, it means we never have to do the damn thing again with the greenhouse, but also poop. Because also there's a load of space that I now can't get to. But we had some weird choices of stuff anyway. It was trying to give me all of this early on, which I don't think helped. I think the compass screwed. I genuinely think the compass has screwed us both days that we played today. Both of the days in game that we had played in today's stream. To clarify. Also, did I pick? Yeah, I did pick blue. The compass has insisted on rotating rooms, which has meant that we've had these, like, cut-off bits. Which has meant it's been a weird shape. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. But, no, we've done some things. That's always the goal. That is not... Oh, wait, hang on. This is a dead end. How have I done this? Ah, the Mechanarium. The goal is always to try and achieve something in the stream. It doesn't necessarily mean it's massive, huge game progression unlock. It's little bits. Ooh. And it's just trying to get through certain areas. Ticking off little tasks which will then lead to big tasks. Actually, we could go down to the sanctum, couldn't we? Oh, I don't have the key. Do I need the key? No, I don't need the key to go down there. We could do that for 10 minutes. Try and see if we can solve any of them. We've achieved all the broken walls. Literally all of them. Apart from the weight room, which we'd done before. We had genuinely done all of them. Also, why am I going to the foundation? That's not where the sanctum... No, it is. It is where the sanctum stuff is. I don't think I've learnt anything that will help us do the sanctum puzzles. So, no, I shouldn't do that. It's just going to be us staring at... Well, you staring at me staring at a thing for like 8 minutes. That I keep getting wrong. I think the better way to deal with those is to just keep trying to gather as much contextual data as possible about surrounding areas, making notes of different crests, for want of a better word, crests that we see. I think they're called runes in this. Kingdom's runes. Why am I still using the pouring can? Is that the principle of the thing? Also, I'm going to go to the conference room and just see what has been collected in here. Because I can. Show me... Oh my god, show me the fruit. Show me the fruit. Show me the goddamn money. This is business. Not spend on anything. But I'm still going to pick it up. So I'm curious as to how much I end up with. Because at some point we will need to get 400 in one day. And that'll probably take some treasure rooms. Lots of treasure room interactions, I think. But yeah, I think, like, I feel like the microchip is somewhere out here, right? It's some sort of digging around. Wait, it's not near the sundial, is it? No. Or if it is, this is the thing. I can't look. I feel like this is cheating. Because also, I could be wrong. It might not be out here. I might be thinking of something else. But I do think that in the back of my mind, something says to me it's outside. And I don't know what that is. Also, this is not where the library is. Excuse me. Just wandering now, aimlessly. We'll try that again. But no, we've done all the broken walls today. And not read a new clue. Again. 10 out of 10. Also got an absurd amount. Oh, and we got the trophy as well, didn't we? We got the trophy from the showroom. So we got the expensive money one. So we've done some stuff. I'm going to turn off crowd control. Again, a little bit. We're finishing a little bit earlier than we probably usually would. But if I try and do day 32 now, we're going to try and rush through it. Sod's Law, that's when all the things are going to come. But it's all going to line up and we're not going to be able to do it properly. Do we think there's puzzles in the game yet to be discovered by anyone? Something ultra obscure? We know there's stuff that doesn't have an answer. Whether that's because it's not supposed to or what, I don't know. There are things like there's typos in some books that are still there that I'm now starting to think that's to do with the drafting sweepstakes. I'm going to have to just go away and think about that for a bit. A part of me thinks there is something, but it's hard to know when I've not rinsed every single bit of puzzle out of it that I know of. But I hope there is something that's just randomly there. You know, like whether it's something like you get to day 300 and something weird happens, or I don't know what. But I do love playing this. It is a delight. It's silly, but it's a delight. It's delightfully clever and delightfully silly and enraging and everything. So save and quit, please. And then, yeah, next week we'll continue faffing about. Where's my list gone again? The tomb hasn't been there for a while either, actually. But to be fair, that's because we're using the shrine and mixing that, like, outer room, inner room situation. Trading post we also need to find at some point. But that's just not come up in rotation. There's a few other things like the root cellar and the chapel. You can do stuff in there to get more money and things like that, but they're a one-off and I'm loath to do that unless we need the cash. But it all hinges on the magnifying glass second microchip bit, like this bit here. That's kind of where we're like stuck at the moment. So fingers crossed, next week, magnifying glass, new clue, answers. Or I just have a breakdown. Oh god, I've just remembered that whatever that is that we broke in the castle wall, and what are those? No, the 3-letter words. I don't know what they are. And I hate that I don't know what they are.